Okay, as you know, I am out having my doctor's appointment for my knee, and you are expected to show me exactly everything that I have written in this particular recording to get full credit for the day. So, as you can see right here, this is a practice exam, okay? Practice exam that you're going to have on Monday. So, you better pay close attention, okay? Number one, which of the following ratios is not equivalent to the other? Now, if you remember, we can write ratios in different forms. Here's two different forms presented here. I would pick one or the other and then transfer the forms all to the same unit. Like if I 2 to 3, I would write 2 to 3. And then here 4 to 5, 4 to 5. So now they all match. 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 12 to 15, and 8 to 10. To find out whether they are equivalent to each other or not, you've got to figure out, if I skip count, am I going to hit these numbers? So along the side, you're going to write 2 to 3, and then you're going to skip count. If I skip count 2, 4, 6, 8, and I don't need to go bigger, well, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't need to go bigger than 12 because, see, my first unit is no bigger than 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. And let's see if anything matches. Do I have a 12 to 15? No, it's 12 to 18. Do I have an 8 to 10? Nope, it's 8 to 12. Do I have a 4 to 5? Nope, it's 8 to 6. I bet you the one that doesn't follow the other ones is right here. I bet it's answer A. But I'm going to do this one here to see. 4 to 5 is my smallest one. Okay. 4 to 5. So let's skip count 4, 8, 12, 16, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Let's see. Do we have a 12 to 15? Yes, right there. Do we have an 8 to 10? Yes, right there. So 4 to 5, 12 to 15, and 8 to 10, they are all equivalent to each other. The one that does not match is the 2 to 3. When I skip count by the 2 to 3 ratio, I don't ever run into these ratios here. So that's why 2 to 3 is not equivalent to the other three ratios. I need to see all of this stuff written down on your paper to give you full credit. Number 2, in the math class, there are 15 boys to 12 girls. Which of the following ratio is boys to girls in the math class? Boys has to be 15, and girls is the second thing I read. So it is 12 girls, which is the denominator. 15 must be your numerator, and 12 must be your denominator. So I'm looking for something that looks like 15 over 12. Now I've got to match that. 12 over 27 is not an option. 12 over 15, nope, that's backwards. 15 over 12, and there we go. So my answer would be C. 27 over 12, nope, that doesn't match. So my answer would be C. When you read the sentence, the first one you come to is always your numerator, and the second one you come to will always be your denominator. Kimmy bought 5-kilogram can of peanuts for $2.25. What is the unit price? You have to take the unit of 225 and divide it by however many she bought, which is 5. So the long division has to be a decimal long division, and you just move your decimal up to your quotient, and you should be able to do the long division at this point. How many sets of 5 can I get out of 22? Would be 4, uses up 20. With the remainder of 2, you bring down your 5. And then 5 times 5 uses up 25, leaving you 0 remainder. So it looks like it's 45 cents per kilogram. Thank you. Number 4. There are 220 bricks used to build a wall that is 20 feet high. How many bricks will be used to build a wall that is 40 feet high? Set this up as proportions. $220 brick to be 20 feet high. And I need to go 40 feet. And it wants to know how many bricks. So you just ask yourself, these are nice and friendly. What number times 20 would it take me to get to 40? And that would be times 2. What I do to the bottom, I do to the top. It would be 440 bricks. 440 bricks. Joanna can jog 3,500 feet in 5 minutes. If she jogs at the same rate, how many feet can she jog in 8 minutes? Set it up as proportion. Here's the problem. I'm going to 8 minutes. 5 and 8 are not friendly with each other. I need to find what it is for unit rate first. And then I can take it from the unit rate to where I need to go. So 5 divided by 5 takes me down to the 1 unit that I need. And then 35 divided by 5 would be 7. And then add in your zeros. So then you ask yourself, 1 times what number would give me 8? And of course, that's 8. So what I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top. 7 times 8 be 56. Add my zeros. And in 8 minutes, she is going to jog 5,600 feet. Alexa is making a recipe that requires 2 cups of water and 3 cups of flour. Which of the following combinations shows the same ratio of water to flour? Okay, we have water to flour. And go back into the read the word, 2 cups of water to 3 cups of flour. So you skip count a few times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's see what we got. We have a 4 and a 6. Oh, look, it's right there. But do we have a 2 and a 3? Yep, it's right there. Uh-oh. 2 to 3 is the ratio. Which of the following combinations shows the same ratio of water to flour? Water to flour is 2 to 3. There's 2 answers for this. I'm going to say it's 4 to 6 because the 2 cups of water to the 3 cups of flour is what the original ratio is in the problem. And it wants to know what ratio is equivalent. So I'm going to say 4 cups of water to 6 cups of flour because that is just skip counting. So this is the original, and then that would be the answer. 4 cups. The test won't be like that. You'll definitely know which one's which. Misty bought a package of 3 t-shirts for $15.75. What is the unit price? Unit means 1 for t-shirts. Let's see. So 3 into 15 is 5. Uses them all up. Bring down your 7. Sets of 3 out of 7, you would get 2. Uses up 6. Bring down your 1 for your remainder and drop down your 5. There we back 15. Uses them all up. There you go. Each t-shirt is $5.25. The answer would be D. Number 8, which is the following ratios that are equivalent to 2 to 3? Again, you're going to skip count. I'm going to put these in fraction form, though. 4, 6, 8, 10, 3, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's see what we got to match. We got a 4, 6. Yep. Got a 12, 13. Got a 20 over 25. That doesn't match either. So it would have to be this one. It's the only one that matches. Javier bought a 20-ounce smoothie that contains 890 total calories. How many calories does a smoothie contain per ounce? This is simple division. Very first thing I'm going to do, though, is set the division up like a fraction because I see a 0, 0. And you know, that's my favorite thing, 0, 0 gone. So now it's 89 divided by 2. That's all it is. And you know, 2 times 4 uses up all of the 8. And then 4 times 2 would be 8 of the 9, leaving a remainder of 1. We can put a decimal with a 0, drag it down there, and then 2 divided into 10 gives me the 5. So it's 44.5 calories per ounce. Gemma's soup recipe of water, 4 cups, chicken stock is 6 cups, mixed vegetables is 8 cups, and spices. Ooh, 1 cup of spices, that's a lot. I wonder who writes these things. What is the ratio of chicken stock to mixed vegetables? Express the ratio in simplest form. So we got chicken stock of 6 cups. To mixed vegetables would be 8 cups. Simplest form. So you're looking for the greatest common factor. And I already know that's going to be 2. Divide the 6 by the 2 to get the 3 cups of chicken stock. Divide the 8 by 2 to get the 4 cups of mixed vegetables. The ratio of elephants to tigers at the local zoo is 2 to 5. There are 12 elephants at the zoo. How many tigers are there? Okay, so we got elephants to tigers. Elephants to tigers. It's 2 to 5. 2 to 5. There are 12 elephants. So I got to come all the way down here and then put 12. And I'm looking to find out how many tigers. So 2 times what number gets me to 12? What I do to one side, I do to the other. And that means 5 times 6 would give me 30 tigers. And there you go. Number 11. Number 12. Annabelle uses 4 gallons of gas to drive 128 miles on the highway. If she travels at the same rate, how many miles can she drive on 7 gallons of gas? Set this up as proportion. And you're going to 7 gallons? As you know, you could skip count by 4 all day long. You'll never hit 7. So I've got to take it down to find out what my unit rate is first. So 4 divided by 4 takes me to the 1. And then 1 times 7 takes me to 7. So finding my unit rate, I have to divide by 4. And then increasing to the number that they ask for, I increase it by multiplying by 7. So 128 divided by 4, let's see. 12 divided by 4 would be 3. And then the 8 part of it divided by 4 would be 2. She's getting 32 miles to the gallon. That's pretty good. Then I got to multiply that by 7. 7 times 2, 14. Carry my 1 right there. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus that one is 22. She's going to go 224 miles on that 7 gallons. The ratio of forks to knives in Mabel's kitchen drawer is 3 to 4. There are 12 forks in the drawer. How many knives are there? Okay, so write out your ratio. Forks to knives. 3 to 4. 3 to 4. There are 12 forks. And so I want to know how many knives. Going from 3 to 12, I'm going to multiply by 4. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. 4 times 4 gives me 16. So there are 16 knives. On Monday, Janelle earned $32 for 4 hours of babysitting. Get paid at the same rate. She earned $64 for babysitting on Saturday. How many hours did she babysit on Saturday? Okay, so let's set this up as proportion. $32, 4 hours. $64. And I can already see 64 is going to be friendly with 32 because I just double it. So I multiply it by 2. If I did that to the top, got to do it to the bottom. She babysat for 8 hours. Karen read 32 pages of her book in half an hour. Half an hour is 30 minutes. If she reads for 2 hours at that same rate, how many pages can she read? Okay, so it says 2 hours is where we're going. So, you know, I probably need to take this here to 1 hour. So this would be times by 2. So if she can read 32 pages in a half an hour, that means that she's going to be able to read 64 pages in an hour. And then I'm going to take it to what they want. It's just 2 hours. Multiply that by 2. So what I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So 4 times the 2 is 8. And then 6 times the 2 is 12. She's going to read 128 pages. In 2 hours. Okay. The papers that I give you need to be filled out exactly like this. And then you need to go into TeacherMade and put in all of your answers. I am going to hold you accountable for all of it. And then you're going to do the extra practice sheets that I give you that are also in that particular lesson plan for Friday. Thank you for watching. And remember, your test is on Monday.